Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's Bars and Barbells, your favorite reaction channel. And it's all because of Sam, because she's so great. I'm just here for the ride.
Oh, please.
And we've got Oliver Anthony today. First time we've ever heard the name Oliver Anthony.
Yeah.
And this was something that you guys were saying we got to get to. So we're getting to it.
We're here.
It's been blowing up on YouTube. This guy came out of nowhere, apparently. Dropped this song called Richmond, North of Richmond. And, you know, it's been blowing up, so...
I'm loving his cow t-shirt.
The cow t-shirt, I didn't even notice that. I just noticed the beard.
Yeah, it's very prominent as well.
It's been working on that beard for a little while now.
Yeah.
I like the scenery, too. I don't know what we're going to get into. It's got a pretty crazy...
Might be on a farm.
On a farm, we'll see, I guess, yeah. Anyways, we're looking forward to checking this one out. No idea what to expect, but as usual, we always appreciate the comments, suggestions. If you can engage with the video because you like it, that would be great as well. Helps you with your algorithm and ours. And we've really been trying to build up this channel to something special, but we don't get much advertising revenue because of the licensing and publishing and all that kind of stuff. So if you want to buy us a cup of coffee, there's a PayPal link below, and we would appreciate that, and it all goes back to making the channel better.
For all the contributions.
Yes. So, anyways, are you ready for some Oliver Anthony?
I am. Let's check this out. I'm excited to see what this is all about.
All right. It's only a 3-minute song, so let's see what we got going.
Yeah.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't shit and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men,
Let's go.
Speaking all the facts.
Bringing bars with this one. Love it. Love the passion. Love the way he's using the inflections in his voice, talking about the truth. You know what's going on in the world. Richmond, north of Richmond. So, forgive me. I'm not from the U.S., so I don't know the geography through and through. But Richmond, Virginia, and I think north of Richmond is Washington, D.C., and so he's talking about Richmond, north of Richmond in Washington, D.C., trying to control everything that we do.
Politicians.
And making our dollar, obviously inflation is a topic that, you and I discuss a lot. And
quite frequently.
That gets stretched real thin, especially at the moment, the price of things, all that kind of stuff. And, print money and, expect you to pay. Anyways, he's talking about all that.
Yes.
And I'm really resonating with the message. I love this. We're only a minute in, but I love hearing stuff like this. It has nothing to do with, political affiliation or anything like that. I think so far anyways, he's talking about the truth of, we as people and how we're being affected by the people that we elect who are supposed to be doing the things that we want and are taking advantage of us, right? So
and how what's going on in the world is impacting our quality of life.
Yes, exactly. So you concur? You're feeling it so far, right?
Yeah, same thing.
So we're gonna start.
I really like his voice too. Like I said, like you said, it's very unique, and I like the way that he is using the tonality and the inflections in his voice to get his point across, and you can tell he's very passionate about his music. Yeah.
Well, let's run it back, because that was an early pause, so let's go again.
My troubles away, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't shit and it's taxed to no politicians look out for miners, and not just miners on an island somewhere.
Okay, all right, that's another bar. He's dropping bars. He's putting the pen to the pad with this one.
Okay.
Take care of miners and not worried and instead of worrying about other miners. That's
On an island somewhere.
double entendre.
Yes.
And totally agree.
I wish politicians would look out for miners, and not just miners on an island somewhere.
Yep.
Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the obese milking welfare. Well, God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, 'cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is. Living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men north of Richmond. I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay.
Fire. Love, like obviously we talked about the
Good
lyrics.
job, Oliver.
Yeah. Obviously, we talked about the lyrics and what he was, speaking about, which obviously resonated with me and I thought was great. But even, from the musical sense, the clarity in his delivery with it was outstanding. He's got a great voice. Like I mentioned before, using those inflections, but there wasn't, other than him and the acoustic presence, that's it. That's all I needed.
Super stripped down.
And that's what I love about, some of the country music that we've listened to, is being able to tell a story. It reminds me of hip hop in some ways as well. We talked about the bars and making jokes about that.
Yeah.
But that's what I loved about some of the delivery sometimes when we listen to certain things. When you're talking about a message, you don't need to overcomplicate it sometimes.
Yeah.
If what you're saying holds a lot of weight, that's what matters. That's what's going to key in, what people are going to listen to. And so, that's what I really appreciated about this, is that that's all he needed was his vocal and, his guitar. And, that stood out, in magnitudes beyond, clearly, because the song has blown up.
Oh, yeah, for
because
sure.
of the messaging that it brought
Yeah.
to it. And that's what I feel resonate with a lot in music is, it's great to listen and vibe out and have a good time, but there are certain, aspects of music as well that should represent something.
Yeah, for sure. And I think, like you said, the message was the most important part of this piece that he put together, right? So overcomplicating the instrumentation, having all this flashy stuff going on, I think would take away from that, like you had mentioned. I also really liked, I feel like his voice is very, it sounds very country, it fits in with the country genre, and I feel like that also kind of gave credence to the message of the song, because it's I'm just a hardworking individual, I put in my time, I'm doing the grind, and I don't feel like I'm getting out of life what I'm supposed to because of these people that are taking advantage of that. And I feel like, the country genre as a whole, it talks a lot about hard work and putting in your time and paying your dues and all that kind of stuff too, right? So I feel like it fit in with the genre of the music as well.
Yeah, for sure. I would, I think you're hitting on some of the country stuff that we've listened to in terms of the family values and that aspect, right? So, and that's what I think as well, because I could see this being portrayed as a certain, political alignment or affiliation, right? Because it's country music or because of some of the messaging and, you know, the elitist aspect in there, right? And people are probably going to say, oh, this is right wing or whatever, right? But it's ridiculous. That's not the case. This is, if you have a reasonable mindset, it's probably centrist. Right, it probably falls right in the middle because this is talking about, you know, in terms of the liberal aspect, and I don't want to get too political with things, but, you know, that's normally what the party would have represented, and, you know, the opposite would have been true in previous times, and, you know, you'd be referencing capitalism in a lot of sense, you know, from the right-wing perspective. So it's just, everything is, it's convoluted, and the way people see things now, it's just, oh, you're part of them, you're part of that group, and we need to get back, I think, to just have an approach of the way he took this, song to, and speaking about the things that matter and what, what they truly represent, because people taking advantage of these situations is affecting everybody.
Yeah,
right?
It's getting back to being for the people.
Yeah, and that's,
That's the purpose of having elected politicians.
Exactly.
Is to have them to advocate for the people.
Exactly. And Richmond, north of Richmond, are only looking out for themselves as the aspect of the song and the reality, right? So, that affects everybody, whether you're a right or you're a left or you're black, white, orange, yellow, blue. It doesn't matter. Everybody gets affected with that. Anyways, I like the song.
I really liked it too. I thought it was great.
And
I didn't really know what to expect, but that was really cool.
Sorry for ranting for too long. But it tends
Phil
to
gets
happen.
very passionate.
Hey, you got to have things that you value and you believe in. Right?
Yeah, 100%.
And that's why this is resonating with so many people. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed our reaction. If you did, hit the like button for us. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you enjoy about this. If there's anything else from him. Don't know anything about Oliver Anthony, but clearly he's got his head in the right place. Hopefully his heart is as well. And he's going to trend on this direction and continue doing the things that he loves to do, making music like this. And if there's anything else we should check out, let us know. Other than that, subscribe. Come back tomorrow.
Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.